High Bridge, New Jersey. Here we go. Central Railroad of New Jersey arrived in this town in the 1850s and pretty much immediately started serving the Taylor Iron and Steel Company. The main line's over in here. You can actually see it through the trees. And the High Bridge branch, as we know it, started in the early 1870s. And this was the Y, where over here the westbound connection was. The eastbound connection still has rails here. So I think I did a video on this before, but I'm going to take you farther this time. So there you go. I've done a lot of then and nows in this place, but this wasn't the original High Bridge branch, or High Bridge Railroad rather. The original one was a Spur, and it served the Taylor Iron and Steel Company, later Taylor Wharton specifically. And I remember this being fully in place when I was little, although it hadn't been used for a while by that time. But I walked this with my grandfather back then. Well, I mean, I walked this, but this has been out since like 1976. And I think the connection was still there for a bit, but it was in crap shape. This time of year is a good time to come out here and have a better look at it all. Right here, this is a coaling trestle here. So vehicles could pull up and get the coal unloaded from the trains directly. I'm surprised to see this is still in place with the rails on it. I used to walk on that years ago too, but now it's in crap shape also. Surely it's going to get torn out one of these days. So here we go. Over here, here's where the switch for the coaling trestle came in. Get a look out onto the coaling trestle. Over here, we have the bridge over the original High Bridge Railroad. So, a beam bridge. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna get a grip on the phone a little differently here because this is slippery. Okay, very slippery. So here, check it out. The rails are still in down there, and this would have ascended over here to break off of the Jersey Central main line. Over this way, straight ahead, is the station, still in use as New Jersey Transit's Raritan Valley line. So here's the right-of-way, right there. And we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna grab a hold of a branch as I don't fall. And make our way out onto the rest of the right-of-way. Here's the bridge. And the tracks used to go right through here. I remember them being in place and across the road all through here. Again, in my lifetime, this was never really used. But I want to give you the idea here of what exactly this looked like. Trains coming right through here. This is a tight connection, you know, to come through and then right into town. This building is an original here. It was a blue building of a similar kind of look standing here back in the rail days. I have a lot of then and nows taken around this area. There's the track bed. And it went through there and directly onto a trestle. talk about that a little bit more in a minute. My friend Bill Gents, I gotta put my shoelaces in my shoes, stand by. My friend Bill Gents met me here. We had a couple drinks and looked at pictures, and he donated for Metro Trails use several historic photos that he took in this area before the bridge was torn out. Right here, straight ahead, you can see the abutment to the right there. Right here is where the bridge came across the road through this yard. The people who lived here gave me permission to go up and get some shots up there when I did the then and nows. So this was a big deck girder bridge. In my lifetime, it was painted bright blue, and a lot of people seem to think that's what the town of High Bridge was named for. But it was not. It was a high bridge. It was pretty cool, but this wasn't the high bridge. But we're going to see where the high bridge was. I did another video on that too, but we're going to see it again from a different perspective. So, trestle came right across here. It was directly under this. And some of the footings were still over here last time I was at here, as I recall. Looks like they might have removed them from this area. That was the one under the bridge. This is the other one. So when I was little, probably only 5 or 6 years old, my grandfather walked me across that. He used to take me across old trestles and stuff all the time when I was little. And this one I remember really clearly.